So it looks like Rockstar Games is once again kind of dropping the ball, or they are just not really doing the best work for us, and they continue to put out more excuses and more bullshit for everyone, and it needs to stop. Now, the previous bullshit they did, well, I guess before even that, was the all the GTA Online stuff that they kept doing, all these updates and all these different microtransactions, and then they had the GTA Trilogy release, which was technically done by Grove Street Games and not exactly Rockstar. But Rockstar is tied to them and they own Grove Street, so they kind of take blame for that as well. And the GTA Trilogy Remastered was a disaster at launch. It was very buggy. It was disgusting. I do have it on PlayStation, and it's much better now. But all that bullshit that happened at launch. So now the next big scandal or controversy or just even bullshit from Rockstar is Red Dead Redemption getting a release for this August for PlayStation 4 and Switch for a digital version. And I believe there's talks about a physical version releasing in October. Now, my problem with this news from Rockstar, with this Red Dead port, it's really a port basically, is it's not a remaster. It's not going to look any better than before. Maybe slightly, and that's just me hoping. No online multiplayer, which for me it's fine. I'm not a multiplayer kind of guy anyway, but for those who want to play online multiplayer, no multiplayer. And it's $50 for a port. Yes, it has the Undead Nightmare DLC, but I'm going to get to that in a bit with pricing, okay? So for the PS4 or the Nintendo Switch, $50, digital only, Red Dead Redemption. Now, the problem is, number one, it's overpriced for a PS3 360 game, okay? That's number one. Number two, is not going to be updated at all from what I can tell. 30 frames per second, no 4K as far as I know, no online, and nothing new. It's just the same game without the online multiplayer, just sent over to the PS4 and the Switch. Now, Xbox fans don't need to worry too much, and I'm going to get to that in a bit. So why are you going to release this product and charge so much money when it's just a port and it's not really an update or anything? Now, I talk about the Undead Nightmare and Xbox and how they don't need to worry, because you can get the 360 version of Red Dead Redemption for $30 on the Xbox marketplace, and you can get the Undead Nightmare DLC for $10. So that'll be $40 before tax, which is still cheaper than this one they're releasing this summer in August. Secondly, you can pretty much wait till that goes on sale as well. I'm sure it'll go on sale eventually, here and there. They do have their sales. Rockstar sometimes do have their sales on the Xbox store. I've seen Max Payne 3 on sale for pretty cheap, which is when I got it. Midnight Club LA is often pretty cheap. If Red Dead Redemption for some reason doesn't go on sale for the Xbox marketplace, it's still cheaper to buy that than to buy this $50 garbage. And if you don't want to spend the entire $40 for the game and the Undead Nightmare, just spend the $30 for the game if you want to play it again, and then wait till another paycheck or something, and then pay the last $10 for the Undead. But either way, it's still cheaper on Xbox than it is on PlayStation and Switch. And I don't know how well it's going to run on Switch. Yes, it's technically a 360 PS3 game, and Switch is somewhat in line with the PS4 and Xbox One in terms of performance. But if you want to take that game portable and play it on the go, how well is that going to run? If it runs that game as portable, that massive game and that massive map, that's going to be incredible, but I still don't think it's going to be worth $50. I think that game should be at least minimum $30 to $40 for a price. And you're probably thinking $10 is not that big of a deal. It kind of is in some aspect, but I think $30 would be a good price range for that. I don't know what the hell Rockstar is doing anymore, and it feels like they're basically trying to get your money to further fund, I guess, production of another game, whether it's GTA 6 or another product. They don't need the money. They have so much money from the online microtransactions that they don't need the money to earn from this bullshit with the GTA trilogy and now Red Dead Redemption. So it's really shitty that they're doing this, and it's not even them doing it. Again, for this one, they, I think, have another team doing the port for the game into the PS4 and the Switch. I don't remember the name of the team. My friend mentioned it to me earlier, but it's not important because The important thing is they're making you pay all this money for laziness. It's mediocre. They're not putting in the work and the effort to bring the product to you that you deserve and that's worth the money. And that's the main important thing here. And what's also shitty is, why are you doing a digital version now and then you plan to release a physical one in October, supposedly? I don't know if it's confirmed, but if it is, some people like me like a physical collection. They don't want to be all digital. We are not ready for an all digital age. And so it's really shitty that for those who want to play it again on the PS4 or on the Switch and they want to have a physical collection, they got to wait till October, which anyone who has a console for October, if you have a Nintendo, you're going to get Mario because that comes out in October. If you have a PlayStation, you're going to get Spider-Man because it comes out in October. So it makes no sense for them to do that. And if they do a physical for the Switch for Red Dead Redemption, how much data will actually be on the Switch card and how much would need to be downloaded from the internet? And how much of a sacrifice is the Switch version going to take for performance and visuals? So it's really stupid. Fuck Rockstar. Fuck what they're doing. Fuck their ideas. Fuck the people in charge of the company. They should all get fired and get new leadership or something. And it makes me wonder, what will they charge for GTA 6? Are they going to charge $70 like everybody else does for their games? Or are they going to charge us $100 for GTA 6? Because it costs more money to make these games, and they apparently are spending so much money on GTA 6 that they need to keep continuing this bullshit of releasing old shit that doesn't have enough of a difference, enough of a work done on it, no love and care. It's just, hey, here's the same old shit. It's either going to be a buggy, broken mess that you got to pay for, or it's the same shit. So that's my video for today. If you're going to buy that game, just let me know if you are and why. Why would you spend the $50 on that? You could probably get Red Dead 2, which is a far better game. Probably get it for around $30 or so. I don't know if that's the new price, brand new version price, or a used price. I think brand new kind of dropped down to around the $40 range anyway. So why would you spend the $50 on part 1 when it's not even a remaster or a remake, when you can just get part 2? It's a much bigger map. It's much more visually impressive. So much more to it. I don't want to spend too much time talking about Red Dead 2 because it's so great. And if you never played it before, what the fuck are you waiting for? Go play Red Dead 2 instead of Red Dead 1. Plus, it's a prequel to Red Dead Redemption anyway. So play the second one. So much better. So much more value for your money. And you have the online component if you want to play that. But I'm Anthony Online. Thank you for watching this rant. And I'll see you guys next time.